Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike here from Arizona, and I am doing a video here on my 125-gallon aquarium where I keep most of my plants. I'm about to do a little bit of maintenance, do a water change, trim up some of these leaves because I did leave a lot of them to show you guys. Again, I want to remind people about Amazon swords and sword plants in general, how they go through a transition period and they change as they get planted, either from immersed growth to submerged growth, and vice versa. So let me start by showing you this melon sword right here. Okay, now you can see there's plenty of nice healthy growth right down there, but some of these bigger leaves not looking so good, so those get trimmed off. And the reason for that is this one I actually replanted in this terracotta pot with some soil, and now it's just getting used to the soil that it's in. But look at all that healthy new growth. This is all from being in that pot for, I don't know, maybe we're going on a week now. So as long as you have them in good substrate and they have good root structures, they will do just fine. Same thing right here. So this one had some pretty nice sized leaves, but they were getting a little bit yellow because they were in a pot like this, and the rock wool that it's in doesn't have the proper nutrients. So you start to get stuff like this, right? So I basically replanted this one. I did trim this one already, so now here's all my new growth. That one looks like it needs to be trimmed off, but as long as you keep trimming off the leaves that are not doing good, you'll have a nice, strong, healthy plant. Ruby red melon sword right here. And you can see some of the coloration is nice on this plant. It's got some greenish red leaves. Some of the older stuff here is green with a little bit of yellow. Those leaves are going to come off. But if you look at the picture, it's going to look like this as it starts to grow in, and it looks like those leaves are starting to come in like that now that it's planted in dirt. Here's a rose sword. It's going to look like that. Here's some of my new growth. This plant has plenty of new growth on there. So there's that. This one I like. This one's coming in my favorite. This ruby red melon sword. Lots of nice growth on here, and that's lots of nice coloration in the leaves. And here's some of those Amazon swords here. Look at those. Not doing so good, but if you can tell, I have new growth coming out the middle of the stems, and I will be trimming every single one of those leaves off, and they will be just fine. So that's what I wanted to remind you guys about the swords. Also, I want to show you, so what I did in this tank is I have decided to make this an Endler Guppy hybrid tank, because I kind of like hybrids. I know some of you guys don't, and that's your opinion, and I respect that. But I happen to love the fact that you will not see another fish that looks like some of the ones you get in your hybrid. To me, I love that. I mean, I do like my pure strains, don't get me wrong, but in this particular tank, being that I use the fish as a partial fertilization, I think it's cool. I got a bunch of interesting looking fish to look at. Some of them are absolutely beautiful. So I'm using this for my hybrids. I will be using other systems for pure strains. So this is what I got going on right now. Also, for those of you guys who like banana plants, these here are just some small ones that I'm going to get to grow in a little bit. But check this out. I want to show you this banana plant. Look at that root system that this thing grew. I pulled this out of my stock tank. I had it just laying on top of some soil, and it actually rooted itself into the soil. I have to bury it in here because look, I mean, the leaf is not doing that good, but it has some nice lily pads. See this lily pad right here? That belongs to that banana plant, because the reason why it did that is in the stock tank it was not getting enough light. It was a lot of duckweed covered. There's a lot of stuff just covering it. So the plant leaves closest to the banana were not doing good, but it grew out those really nice lilies, it's able to get light. But I just want to show you guys, in case you were wondering, banana plants actually root themselves. That's a pretty extensive root system right there. I mean, that's several inches of roots. And there's my Java fern. I got some more Java fern. Got some more Java fern coming in on Monday as well. But that is my update, guys, on this 125-gallon tank. I have a lot of stuff coming in Monday, a lot of swords, a lot of Anubias, and lots of Java fern coming in for anybody who is interested. You guys have a great day. Please comment, please throw me a like, and please subscribe. We'll talk to you soon.